This week I wanna learn 4 balisong tricks, starting from the easiest and moving up to the hardest. The plan is to do each trick with a trainer, which is safe, and then with a real blade, which is not. And in the end I'll set the blade on fire. But first, let's start simple, with a basic open. To begin, flip the balisong open, then rotate it clockwise so the blade is pointing down, and flip it back to open position. While it's very simple trick, in the beginning my movements were very awkward. And let's be honest, you're not scaring anyone like this. But after memorizing every move, it started to look better. The key is to hold the knife loosely and rotate it only with your wrist. And after hour of solid practice, I got really smooth open. But before doing it with a real blade, let's talk safety. The balisong has 2 handles, safe and bite handle. Always hold the correct one, or you get your fingers cut. So for the basic open, you hold the safe handle. Almost hit myself. It's actually really scary. Let's go to the next one. The second trick is called Y2K. The idea is pretty simple. Hold the knife from the bite handle, then flick it so the safe handle goes around your thumb. You'll then catch the safe handle and flip it back to open position. So I just gave it a go. But it's actually way harder than it looks. My knife was just flying away in every direction. Good thing that it's dull blade, for now. After hour of trying though, I started to get better and was able to roll the balisong. Not catching yet, but still a progress. The key is to hold the bite handle close to the blade. This way it doesn't fly away that much. Catching the knife once was easy, but I had to do it consistently so I don't cut myself with a real one. But after doing a little break, out of nowhere, I was able to do the full trick without fails. But can it be cooler? Actually yes. Instead of stopping the bite handle, you let it do the full circle by dipping the hand down and swing the handle back. Even though it sounds simple, I couldn't do this move at all at first. But after watching more videos, I noticed 2 things. You need to keep your hand horizontally and hold the safe handle with only 3 last fingers. And after combining these elements, I immediately got it. So in the end, my Y2K looked like this. Okay, so now I do it with a real blade. I'm scared. Stop being a pussy. Ah! I don't know if you see it, but yeah, it's quite deep. I probably won't do it. Fuck it. The next trick is called 0G Chaplin, and it's way harder than it looks, but it is essential for the last trick. The main move is to spin the balisong around your finger pointing down. To start, hook the knife on your curled finger between spine and safe handle like this. And from this position, you start the roll and try to keep the momentum going. And I will need to do it with a real blade. While it's only one move, at first I couldn't even start the rotation. But after watching tutorials more closely, I noticed that I need to hold my elbow to the side. And after trying that for a couple times, I actually got my first rotation. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep the knife rolling after that. I kept practicing half hour without any improvement. But when I tried to focus only on 2 rotations, it finally clicked. Turns out I need to move my hand in circle to keep the knife from flying. I kept practicing and I was able to get 2 rotations first, then 3, then 4, and finally doing stable rollovers. But how do you start the rolling? Just flick the knife first, then stick your index finger here, and from this position start the rolling. Learn it only when you do stable rollovers. It's way easier this way. I'm here again with a real blade. If I cut myself, I won't be doing it again. Maybe I should do it like as I trained, like 1 rotation, then 2 rotations. 2. 3. Okay, if I do 4, it should be fine. Okay, I'm done here. Let's go to the final. The final trick is called behind the 8 ball. It's the hardest but also the coolest, especially with the flaming blade, but it's for later. It has 4 steps. Do 0G Chaplin, which I already know, then do Thumbaround from this position, another Thumbaround from this one, and finally combine all of this into one move. Doing the first Thumbaround was a little weird, since you don't hold the handle and it just hangs on your thumb. In the beginning, nothing really worked, but then I found out that the key is to throw the balisong with your whole hand like this, and after using this move, it immediately clicked, and I started to get the roll. The next Thumbaround was way easier, since I had a good grip on the handle, and it was basically Y2K, but with the weird grip. So I got it after a couple tries. To combine all of these elements, you basically have one move. This one. While do 0G opening, make OK sign, and then land safe handle on your thumb. Then immediately do first Thumbaround, and after catching safe handle, do the second one. If you're confused, you're not the only one. It's a very hard move because there are many moving parts. Catching handle properly, nail the timing, perfect roll. All that required non-stop practice, but I was happy doing that. I was learning, my brain felt good, and in the end, I actually managed to do it. Okay, I'm waiting until the sun goes down, and then I'm gonna set my blade on fire and try to do the trick. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this big. I think I put too much fire on this stuff. Wow. I think it counts. Even in Kevlar gloves, it's so hot. It's crazy. Sorry guys for framing the shot. I'm still learning. So subscribe and see what I'm doing next. And check out the sunset.